Good day, fellow Zimbabweans. Welcome to the first episode of the Zimwaves TV political education series, where we turn complicated political language into streetwise knowledge. Today's lesson is about the word Orwellian. O-R-W-E-L-L-I-A-N. It sounds academic, yes, but by the time we are done, you will realize Zimbabwe is the case study every political science lecturer should be using. Orwellian comes from George Orwell, a British writer who somehow managed to predict with eerie precision what dictatorships would look like, even the kind that smile, wear suits, and give speeches about development. George Orwell wrote two explosive books. The first one, everyone knows, Animal Farm. And the second one, not too many people know about this. It's called 1984. One was about pigs taking over a farm. The other, about a government that watches your every move, controls what you think, and punishes you for noticing. In Zimbabwe, we don't read Orwell, we live him. First, the Animal Farm story. A bunch of animals, tired of abuse and hunger, kick out the farmer and say enough is enough. They dream of equality and justice. They write commandments like all animals are equal and no animal shall kill another. Sounds familiar? Sounds like 1980 to me. But then the pigs take over. They say, we are smarter. Let us lead. So they start changing the rules. No animal shall sleep in a bed becomes no animal shall sleep in a bed with shits. No animal shall kill becomes no animal shall kill without a cause. And all animals are equal evolves into all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Eventually, the pigs are walking on two legs, wearing human clothes, cutting deals with the same humans they overthrow. The other animals look on, because now the pigs look just like the enemy. Zimbabweans, are you paying attention? The same war veterans who once cried "Passing colonialism" now drive luxury cars bought with stolen funds. And by war veterans, I don't mean those that actually were handling the AK-47s. I mean the politicians, those who were at the top. The same politicians who promised to save, now save only themselves. The same party that said it fought for freedom, now arrests journalists, beats protesters, and bans opposition rallies. Welcome to the farm, comrades. It's the same slavery, just a different master. But Orwell didn't stop there. He gave us another one, 1984, a dystopian novel about a country ruled by a totalitarian regime that invents its own truth. In that world, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength, and war is peace. They have a leader called Big Brother, who watches everyone and knows everything. People disappear from history books if they displease the state. Facts are erased. Language is twisted until it no longer means anything. If you say inflation is bad, they say no, it's strategic growth. If you say there is no electricity, they say load shedding is part of innovation. Sound crazy? Not in Zimbabwe. Here you can be arrested for tweeting. You can be abducted for organizing a protest. You can be tortured for saying you are hungry. And while you are suffering, the state media will call it resilience. That's not politics. That's 1984. In Orwell's world, there is a department called the Ministry of Truth. Its job is to lie. In Zimbabwe, it's called the Ministry of Information. In 1984, there is a concept called doublethink, believing two contradictory things at once. For instance, like when the government says Zimbabwe is open for business, while banning bank transfers, arresting traders, and raiding tuck shops. That's double think. That's Orwellian. Orwell warned us about the language of power. In Animal Farm, it's equality that gets twisted. In 1984, it's truth. In Zimbabwe, it's sovereignty, it's patriotism, and it's economic turnaround. Words that sound noble but mean nothing. Patriotism now means don't criticize. Sovereignty now means we can loot without supervision. And economic turnaround, that's just the economy going in circles until your Zim dollars buys a banana, if you are lucky. So the next time someone asks you what Orwellian means, don't pull out a dictionary. Just tell them. It means living in a country where truth is illegal, history is optional, leaders behave like gods while demanding you clap louder for your own suffering. And if someone asks you to read Animal Farm or 1984, tell them, thanks, but I already watched the Zimbabwean version. It's in season 44. Before we wrap it up, ask yourself, in a land where freedom fighters become jailers, where elections are military exercises, where slogans are louder than salaries, where children recite vision statements before eating, and where the only growing industry is propaganda, how far are we from Orwell's nightmare? This is not a novel anymore. This is the national budget. This is state policy. This is the reality of a nation trapped in an Orwellian loop, where every revolution becomes a dictatorship and every promise is a lie dressed in military fatigues. So, welcome to episode 1. Welcome to the truth behind the slogans. Welcome to the education where you were never meant to get. Welcome to Orwellian Zimbabwe. And if you would like to read these two books, 1984 and Animal Farm, please check the link below in the description. And before Big Brother blocks this channel, subscribe to Zimwaves TV. We don't do propaganda, we expose it.
Mazanu PF munyika ye Zimbabwe bari kupona mehuori munyika pachiparadza upfumi we Zimbabwe. Mazanu PF manyanya imi mbuya neanda mbuya mbuya neanda mbuya mbuya neanda mbuya ndiwo mafupa yenyu atina kuikanganwa chiri kudzimba pakatikati pemwoyo yedu pakadzikadzika. Mazanu PF manyanya imi mbuya neanda mbuya mbuya neanda mbuya mbuya neanda mbuya ndiwo mafupa yenyu pawive ondo vakasvika pakutsamwa. Hitler unchakati kwete vakomana, hurumende inoda kutiterera. Mazanu PF manyanya imi mbuya neanda mbuya